My dear friends, cross stitchers, hello, and everyone who visit my channel, all guests, all subscribers, all my friends. Oh, look at this face. Right now, when I record this video, it's only January 16th, and this unboxing of this cross stitching not even on my channel yet. It's scheduled on January 20th, but I have to say that I cannot eat, I cannot sleep without thinking about this image. I'm having a butterflies. I'm absolutely crazy over those eyes, over his paws. I love it so much that if I don't start on it, if I don't put at least 10 stitches, I feel like I'm gonna get sick. I can't. I have to start. It's hunting me in a good way. And I was looking to find, because this is counted cross stitching, I was hoping to find SXD file from my cross stitch saga. So far what I found, it's PDF file on Etsy or eBay, Etsy I think, but that file not good for me, and I will still keep looking for it. But I did found this picture, yes, on a Pinterest last night, and I was so excited maybe I got the file that I need, but nope. And that's the only image, just once, that I found this one in a real picture of animals. So I guess nobody stitched this beauty yet. I don't know if any of you have this file in SXD file. Please, please, please let me know where you found it, and maybe you can share. Yeah, I'm going to start because I cannot wait anymore. So I will be right now preparing my threads. It's not open yet. I will put my threads proper way, hang them, and maybe tonight, where everybody go to sleep, I will start, because the beauty of this is that canvas already gridded, and yeah, here is the all about this canvas, which is in Russian language. It's 14 count Ada, DMC threads, instruction, needle, size in cross stitches 187 by 187, canvas finished work, it's 40 by 40 centimeters, and we have 25 colors in here. Oh, my heart just pounding just to look on this beauty. Alright, I think it's enough of preview. I have to get this ready because I cannot sleep without. See you soon. Well, this is what I have so far. It's January 17, and basically I stitched this in one evening and a little bit this morning. It's two colors in here already, black and dark brown, and I just rethread the only blue color that I have on this palette, this very deep blue color right in here. So it will be go somewhere, let's see my pattern in here, this way, where you see those hearts, symbol of the hearts. So it will go like in here somewhere. Yeah, somewhere in here. So we are going into the paw, what I'm stitching. What you see in here, it's this symbols right in here, and this line that I kind of park temporarily. Hold on, I'm off the camera. I kind of park because this one is already, and in here it will go to the next page. So I do have more stitches that go connecting in here, so I'm just gonna leave this thread hanging here. And the higher point that I went, it's this blue symbols all the way in here. That's where I kind of start. I'm going into the paw of my gorgeous cat, and in here kind of I start this. That's the part in here. As you can tell, I don't use any hoop or frame. The canvas are so stiff that so far I find it still comfortable for me to work without. Now what else I find in here? Well, actually it's so easy that you can tell that I don't even mark where I cross stitched already. I don't use any pen or marker to wipe this out. Only so far one single stitch in here that I secure separately from the bunch. Yeah, and then which one was it? Let me find it. What I was doing. There's the one single, can't remember which one symbol that was. Anyway, oh, this one, this is the one, blue one, single, and then the rest of they kind of nice connect together. So not many singles yet so far, and here's where I am. It's very kind of easy to stitch for now. The only thing, like the black, I think there's always black that canvas seeping through. I don't know if this will be better when it's washed. Brown colors, maybe, I don't know yet. Well, I like it. I like it. I like to work with these threads because it's absolutely different brand of canvases. And also I did not know how to start because we have in here edge of the canvas, and I did not know if this is supposed to be sideways or this is supposed to be on the bottom in here to start your stitching. So I decided to measure my squares and see if they are straight or not. So when I measure how many squares and how many centimeters of inches, I figure out that this way, if this one on the side, this way squares longer and this way squares shorter. Because if I measure, like to take a, for example, if I would start in centimeters, hold on, if I would start put all the way to the 0 up there and look in my centimeters, just a minute, and I would find where exactly, for example, here is line up perfectly. Is it perfectly? Let me see from the top and here, I think. Let's see where would be perfect spot. Well, I was looking at somewhere, for example 21, and if I put this way vertical, let me just line up in here and we look 21. Where's the 21? You would see that it's already like one square up, and the more you measure, then less it will be connected to the line. So this way square more what I would say, wider, no, shorter, this one wider. So at this point I did not know if I correctly decided to stitch, so I marked my printed canvas, I measure as well, and it's actually same thing. So I think I'm on the right direction in this point. The other thing that I figure out as I start to cross stitch, that I did not know this, I did not pay attention in my unboxing, so my apology for that, but I will show you what is going on. There is no DMC numbers in here. Only this is all full stitch. We have only numbers of the threads right in here, and then we have symbols on your canvas. So with this one counted cross stitching in this kind of company, we do not have DMC codes. And now I'm kind of interested to open the other one canvas and see, and I think it's the same thing. I can't remember. I have to look my other canvases if it's the same or not. Yeah, so that's kind of sucks, because when you have a leftovers later, you really have to match literally like by the colors to try to figure out what kind of DMC in here. I do have a book of DMC colors, but it's still visually nicer to actually match with the colors when you know, touch and you see in it, because picture print could be not always accurate. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I think, I don't know, first I wanted to start kind of right in the middle from his eye. I wanted to see his eye, and the reason why, not only because I love this image so much, also I wanted to discover for myself, is it gonna be good enough, this company, for counted cross stitch? Like, is it gonna be pixelated? Is there enough colors in here? So far I don't know yet. So I'm working on his paw in this area, and I will add more and more colors to this part in here, and hopefully we will see a little bit better if this is good or not. So I'm actually excited now to get some different color. It's a dark blue, yes, and it will go all the way in here, go into his paw a little bit in here to separate his toe. So yes, I will continue to work. Just I want to see if I can visually see nicely of his paw, and that's his other paw that he kind of like laying on the top of each other. I saw this picture on a Pinterest. It was more deep into the wood, kind of like to this area. So it's a cut out image, like more shrinked, not shrink but cropped. So it was like this, and also was more wood in here, so his old paw was visible in here, kind of cut. So the picture on the Pinterest a little bit bigger, but I'm still loving it, this one. Alright, so I will stitch a little bit more to show you more progress on the end, and then I'm not sure if I will be stitching with you this one or not, because I need to count, especially when patterns are so dark and I can't really, I don't want to mark it up, and I did not reprint this page either. Alright, see you shortly. January 18th, and let me show you what I have so far. Here it is from the top. I don't know, can you see it? When I look through the camera, I will tell you honest that I can see how you can see the white canvas behind the threads. I think maybe after I wash, maybe the threads will fluffen up and I will not see that. If I turn it off my light and canvas goes, see, it's like the way I see without camera, that would be looks good. If I don't have a light, it looks beautiful, right? But we will turn light on so we can see better colors and what is going on in here. So I'm working, I went a little bit more up all the way kind of to this paw right in here. So basically this part, that's what I stitch, right? Like go in here, this corner, and this bottom paw, it's right in here. I just need a few more colors in here. There is symbols, this green one that I did not use yet. Yeah, so this page in here, it finished right on this line, so you can tell I finish by this line, but I know the same symbol go over that way, so I kind of park my threads. And usually parking is not my way at all. If I would cross stitch by myself without any rush, I would stitch this thread till it's done, go over to the other page. But I really wanted to create part of the square somehow to test it out with you, this new company, not company, but the brand, right? So that's what I'm looking in here. When I look on this picture on his palm, we put together, it feels like on a picture it's much lighter colors than in here. It feels like it's very, very dark. I don't know if it's gonna be any better. Here's the top paw, start to kind of shape it up a little bit. And what I'm thinking, because in here I already went to the other page, which is kind of like in here on the bottom, I'm thinking maybe I will work all the way first line to the end in here, and I really want to stitch this part to his nose. So maybe I will go further and maybe just like I want to get to this part of his nose and see how he's gonna look like. What do you think? It's gorgeous. So that's my progress so far. I think I will take a break now a little bit from this cross stitching, and all this part I was stitching in my hands with 1 and 2 stitches up and down, literally by holding canvas like this and go up and down, up and down. But now it's go more further, so it's not very comfortable. Like if I would continue in here, I would also stitch in my hands because it's easy for me to hold. If I can switch my camera hands, I hold like this and then I just stitch with my right hand, and it's comfortable. And okay, what's in here? Oh, I was eating a croissant. Yeah, I got a cramp on it. So yes, I might will go all the way to the end of the canvas in here to create my line. And then I will go right now and check it out what I want to use here, frame or round a hoop to put in here so it's more comfortable to stitch. Because without hoop, you see how it's kind of like a bouncing, because no, like canvas here is relaxed, the stitches pull a little bit, not bad, but it's pulled because I'm stitching in my hands. So I want to stretch it on a frame so I don't have this wiggle, which the more you stitch, the more your canvas goes straight. Just need to kind of press it. But so far, let me go further to look at the paw. I don't know, I think the paw is a little bit darker than it should be. It feels like it needs to be lighter colors, so that's really concerned me as well, and that's the reason why I want to review this particular brand, so we can see how accurate colors on it. If I stitch this picture, and since I already started, I kind of like what I see so far. If I don't like the colors, how this canvas will come out, I saved this picture on my computer from Pinterest, and I will create my own pattern with more than 25 colors. I will put in here maybe up to 60 colors and see what is gonna be. I'm sure it will be much more brighter and better, and the other picture a little bit bigger. Yeah, I will see you in my next cross stitch report to you, and maybe we will stitch a little bit on another canvas. How about we take a break a little bit from this one so I can stitch together with you, and we go back into the Treasure Time, since it's the same company, but it's a Joy Sunday, the other one, and I can stitch with you on camera. Sounds good? Alright, let's go. Winter is coming back. Last night it started a little bit and looks like it's going to be a lot over night, maybe. Yeah, snowflakes is flying. And here we are, sitting in warm environment and enjoying cross stitching. So let me show you where we are right now. So when I put my tripod, it probably will be for you a little bit backwards, but what I will do, I think I will go after the green color, because you see how I outlined almost already the tree right in here and the house. Sorry, showing you this way, but I think I will go after the, oh, for heaven's sake, Shadow, don't talk. It's purposely waiting till I start to record. Give me a second. Time fly by so fast. It's already January 21st, and that's the only time actually I had the time to record another episode of this video. Really, I was hoping to do this much sooner, but what you gonna do? And I have to say and apologize, I might will have to stop my video a few times. I don't know, this winter allergy is kicking me badly. Kind of like I need to cough more often, I don't know. Okay, I will try to do not try, we will work on this number 20, this color, and a little bit shady. So what I want to do, one of my lovely viewer on Instagram teach me one more example how to start cross stitch if you have a 2 threads or 3 threads. And I remember I told you that with 3 threads I don't think there's a possible to do like a loop start. So she showed me how you can do it, and it's very similar how I did my tutorial before when I stitched kind of from the center, did my little mini stitch, micro stitch. So Annie or Annie all the way from Germany on Instagram, guten Tag Annie, danke schön. I hope I said this right in German language. I don't remember much from, you know, in school learning German language. I wish I would take this more serious, but thank you so much for your videos on Instagram that you show me this tip. And I did ask Annie if I can share this with you. She gave me permission, so thank you so much for that. And please don't be shy of your English. You speak English very well. And as I always say, if you speak English not good, not perfect, it's mean you know more than one language, and that's always appreciated. So thank you so much for this tip, so I can share now with my viewers. And let's start. So before when I start, remember when I would go, okay, I need a more light or what? Very bad lightning. Okay, we will try. Let me try to make a better light. So anyway, before I teach you this technique that is kind of similar, but you will see the difference. When we start from the top, like for example, my stitch and go, one go from left corner to the right top, and then to close, it's from top to my right bottom. So how I did start before, I make like a little tail in here, and then I would poke from the other side from the center, remember, and go back and then come out and making my stitch. So Annie showed me a different technique. It's mean I came from my top left corner, I go from under my canvas, my top right corner. So I will come out from here, and this point doesn't matter if you work with 1 thread, with 2 threads or 3 threads. So this work for any kind. Okay, now we have our threads in here on a 2 top line. So now I will push this thread a little bit to the side and go back from the top of my canvas, just from the same hole that I just came out. We go back, and then not all the way to the end. We leave a little, I should pick different color. Okay, I think we can see, yeah, little hoop in here. Now I will go from opposite side in here, from the bottom, from under my canvas. If I can find, okay, here is my needle, and I go pull out and go through this hoop or loop. Okay, now I'm holding this tail so it doesn't escape, and I pull my thread all the way, pull it, and it's create like a little looking like a knot in here. You see that? I hope you do. Now I go for the 3rd time from the same top corner, go back right where is this knot created. We go back in here from the top canvas to the bottom, and what this will do, this will push this little knot under the canvas there. See, now you have a nice and clean line of the thread. Now we're gonna kind of grab this tail and push at both ends to tie it up. So now I will go as I did before, if I would do from the micro stitch, from opposite corner from the thread that we have on the top. And at this point I will pull again and snap this one close to the canvas with my scissors. And oh, sorry, I just touched the camera. And the best one, what I always recommend, this scissors that's bending a little bit. That way it's easy to snap your thread without cutting accidentally your canvas. And then we will go with my needle right to this corner that we just cut our thread, and we created our first stitch and secure on the beginning. So this is really neat, because the way I did before with the micro stitch on the center, it's also very good, but sometimes when you have printed canvas, it's hard to go through the center because it's lots of paint in here and your fingers can hurt. So this way I will say it's much easier. And I'm so appreciate, Annie, for you. I don't know if I pronounce your name right. Annie or Annie. I would call you Anna in my language. So yeah, thank you so much. Danke schön for showing this tip and let me to share with my viewers. So I hope those who did not know this will appreciate this tip from my lovely friend all the way from Germany. And I never saw this technique, I think, before as well. So this is new to me and I like it. So now I'm kind of using this technique, and the other technique depends how I feel. And you know, this technique is good if you have big work, like a big canvas on your frame, and you don't want to flip a canvas up and down for to see the other side of your canvas to secure your thread. This is definitely a very good technique to work on a face of your canvas. So that was a good, I like it, and I do appreciate all of you who try to give me some tips and tricks, and we share with each other, and that's what make us you know, friendly community, that we help each other and we share something that other people don't know, and we teach each other. So as you know, for now, she gave me this tip like, whoa, what time? This last time I talked to you was a few days ago. So yes, I just now have a time to record again. So I thought that was a very nice to show me that type of something new that I didn't know. So thank you very much. And now we just simply will stitch all this patch, and I'm struggling with light as always. Last night I was stitching to what, maybe like 2:30 in the morning. I was working on my horse. He's look awesome. And then I think I will, well, I was stitching my horse, and also I replace my frame to different position, not replace, reposition, so I can do horse's legs now, and I kind of finish all the black color that the horse have, and I have to say that I'm really impressed. You can see pictures on my Instagram if you are on Instagram. For those who don't have Instagram, of course I will give you update in my cross stitching on the horses. I will do separate video for that. Maybe I can even show you what I have so far in this video. This point, I don't know how long this video will be, because I already have a few episodes and I have no idea how long they are, because I recorded kind of time from time, days to days. By the way, my package in Mississauga already for 1 week, doesn't move anywhere. And my friend from Mississauga, she lived there not far away from me. Cheers to you. Yeah, it took her 3 weeks, she said, to get there, even she live in that city. So don't know when the package will arrive here. And I have, I think, 2 packages sitting in Mississauga for now. It's like 1.5 hours from me to drive in a car. Yeah, not far away at all. And now you have to remember, for those who ordering stuff from China, there is gonna be celebration of their new year. Lots of factory will be on shutdown, celebrating. Lots of sites could be probably not shipping. I don't know exactly. Oh, squirrel just jumped on my window. Yeah, so it could be slowing down again. So keep that in mind, that they celebrate New Year like whole months. So lots of facilities will be closed. So if you don't receive your product fast enough, don't get disappointed, and don't worry, it will probably find you, but much longer. It will take a time. Last night I almost started one more new oh, okay, sorry about that. I was magnetized about, was watching a squirrel sitting on my window now. Since I wanted to grab a camera and show you, she jumped off. So yeah, like I already started my Cougar cat, and one of my viewers told me that she ordered, like kind of remind me in the comments, she ordered canvas that I reviewed not long ago. And that canvas, the night before she wrote this comment to me, I was thinking all night about, not all night, this time as I did not sleep, I was thinking about the canvas for a few days already. And it's so intriguing me to start. And last night I pulled out from my stash that canvas, and I thought, okay, let me just play with threads first to kind of untangle them. Usually I have they folded in half and secured to the palette paper, right? So I thought, let me at least like untangle them, play a little bit around. So when I open the canvas, it's already threads untangled. Like, oh shoot, I can't even play with threads. What should I do? So I was just reading the manual, see, just a remind to myself what kind of stitches up there. And there's another thing why I really want to work on that one, because lots of different stitches up there. Has a full stitch, has a half stitch, has a mixed stitch like blends, have a back stitch, have a gold thread stitching. So lots of different technique, and a French knot as well. So it's like canvas loaded with different stuff. And I thought, well, that would be such a good canvas to work with you with different techniques. But it's kinda, I wanted to do winter projects first, and it's bothered me. Should I cheat or not on myself? Oh, it's so difficult. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I can show you a picture right now and show you. But you know what? Actually, I will show you, because we are working right now with you on a canvases from the same company that this canvas as well that I wanted to stitch. I don't know how I managed, but kind of I already have a 3 canvases from, you know, FGOBY that I want to start on at like a 3rd one. And some companies of cross stitching I kind of did not start yet, or I already finished, and I should make a kind of like a even. So I have from each company some stitching, you know, besides if it's a winter project or not. Maybe I should start on something. So I'm kind of debating right now, should I or should not. Maybe I should ask you permission, but to the time you will answer in the comments, I don't know when I will post this video. Maybe I post this video together with diamond painting video, so it's kind of like a 2 video per day again, because the way I schedule my video, there's not much room left to post for this week. I don't know, I might will switch some stuff around. You want to see it? Do you? Let me show you. You'll see like my diamonds container staying on the top of my canvas to hold it for me. Okay, let me pick a boo for you. Okay, I'm gonna move camera a little bit. We'll move camera and then zoom out a little so you can see what I'm talking about. It's this one. Isn't that beautiful? Like, the colors are there, so beautiful, and that's a Asian motif, Asian kind of like a vase with flowers. You can see there's a bowl up there with the fish on it, like a lotus flowers. Very beautiful, and techniques, lots of different techniques in here. But it is romantic stories, and you know that romantic stories is a little bit more difficult to stitch on a canvas, because the symbols of this canvas, less symbols but more colors. You know, we were talking about that. Okay, since I already zoom out, let me show you my update on a horse as well, as I did lots last night a little bit. And for those who didn't see it on Instagram, you probably would be interested to see it. Let me, oh, it doesn't fit this way. Let me reposition my camera. There, look at this horse. Last night I stitched all this part. This one go for the tail of the other horse, and in here his legs kind of, there's a waves in here, so kind of legs will be different wavy colors, lots of confetti. So I switch my frame from this position to this position, so I can go bottom in here and start maybe stitching waves, or I even think maybe I will change my mind and now reposition my frame to the edge of my canvas and start from the corner, go this way. I'm really still thinking what should I do. But the horse looks awesome. So this was the most horse that kind of concerned me, of the lots of black colors. If I can show you maybe sideways, we will need a little bit more light. You can see there's different colors in here, like there's not everything black, but the way black up there, it creates actually awesome. So I think this canvas will be absolutely stunning when it's finished. I love his face. From close, it's lots of pixels in here, lots of confetti, lots, like tons. It's like in here probably more than 20 colors just on his face. Can you imagine? Lots of singles. This part was stitched very fast, but boring, because it's all black colors only, but it's easy, just, you know, go up and down, and that's it. And then I can show you one more progress now, since you already saw my unboxing video already. Now I can show you this little project that I work on. It's my Cougar. Now you can see how much I already done. Love to work on discounted gridded fabric, very easy to stitch. I don't even mark my pattern on paper, and it's so dark. It's so dark, you cannot see the beautiful colors. Maybe this way, you see there's a dark blue colors in here, blue colors. So yeah, from close you can see that canvas kind of seeping through a little bit, but when you wash canvas it will kind of even up, and you're not gonna see probably much of it. From far, when you put your picture on a wall, you're not gonna see anything pretty much. It will go away, I think, but I do love to work on it, having so much fun. And there's another secret project that I'm working, I shared with you before. But anyway, I do record video little by little of this awesome creature. So that video will be up on my YouTube shortly as well. And I love my holder. See, even with the little frame like this, the one that I bought it from dollar store, it go perfect. And actually I can even zip it. So it's nice and clean. Okay, so that's, I'm working hard. And now, would you like to stitch a little bit more on our treasure time? Let me reposition camera again. We'll stitch a little bit with this angle. I don't know if it's good or not. And maybe a little bit more. Okay. For the comfort of me, my box will be staying on the top in here, so sorry about that. You can pick. I don't have a frame to hold this, so this is what I have for now. That's it. Just before video, I talked to my mom. That's made me happy to hear her voice. I miss her so much. Talk to my sister. It's hard to live far from your family, you know. Your blood's so far away from you, and you all the way in the other side of the globe. It's hard on my mom as well, especially when she's 86. She missed me a lot. Anyway, let's talk about canvas. Canvas is beautiful. Now let me know if you will forgive me if I can start some other canvases to work on it, and then we will do a little bit for each company that I have across stitching, because I really need to cover everyone at the same time. So we will test it out little by little, And I think it will be more interesting for you to watch different canvases than just to be bored away. You know, it's boring probably to watch same canvas over and over, unless I create video like with lots of progress by recording one video like for a whole week and just add clips together. I don't know. You tell me if we should or should not. Because there's another canvas that we open with you. There was different brand, and the flowers, I think that was a lavender. Remember, was a different, absolutely different brand that I don't know how that gonna look like. Okay, about let me tell you right now, because I did update you in my video with the Cougar cat, wild cat, but I will tell you right now because you will see this video sooner, and just for in case you will order those canvases that counted cross stitch with the Russian packaging on it. Those canvases don't have a DMC number. I did not realize that when I did my unboxing until I start cross stitch, and I was like, wait a minute, it's only colors. It's like we have a diamond painting with no DMC code. Same thing up there, it has only numbers and symbols, but they do not have DMC numbers. So just give you this heads up, if you like that kind of canvases, you will need to prepare yourself that you will have to match your threads later on to figure out what kind of DMC that is. So that's the only minus that I found so far. Everything else, I love it. I love it. I love their pre-printed canvas, like not printed, but the gridded canvases. I really love that. Now what else I was thinking, and probably what stopped me from doing this flowers canvas, it's because this canvas is an 11 count Ada, and I really don't like to have this flowers and 11 count. So I'm really thinking if I should just put printed canvas away and start on 14 count and do counted cross stitching, because the pattern, like a pages printed with nice and beautiful different symbols, and it will be easy to stitch as on a printed canvas. It's only mostly of the colors, maybe a little bit more. Well, no, I looked last night. It doesn't look like it's gonna be difficult, but the thing is the picture will be so big because it's 11 count. So I'm still thinking, should I do on 14 count and do counted cross stitching, or I should review as it is on a printed canvas, because it is sent to me for the review, and that may be kind of like a break the rule of not appropriate reviewing. What do you think? Now I'm thinking I should probably do as it is, and then later on if I want a smaller canvas, then I can do counted as well and just gift it to somebody, one of the cross stitching picture, frame it, and I think that will create beautiful gift. Oh, so many thinking go through my head right now. I'm confusing myself. Never mind, I'm confusing you. Oh boy, what should I do? Right now I'm working on Treasure Time, and of course it's a sky, such a easy part to cross stitch because everything is in, like, you know, big patches. I even thinking, because this white part, it's partial, you're not supposed to stitch, and I'm thinking I might will stitch, but in a half stitch only, to make a little bit different pattern and still over stitch, so it's not empty spots and holes will be, you know, visible. So I'm stronger and stronger thinking to experiment and create half stitch with the white colors. I have lots of white threads. I used to buy even some threads from dollar store. I never tested them out yet. I showed you one of my how I store my threads video a long time ago. Yeah, I have lots of threads that is from dollar store, and I don't know the quality of them yet because I never tried them, and I never test them actually if they bleed or not. So I should do my test as I did tutorial for you before I start my courses. Have to test your threads just for in case you stitch in partial cross stitching, and when you wash your ready work, it could destroy by bleeding and go to a white spots on your canvas. So that's okay to test sometimes before you realize that maybe you shouldn't wash the canvas anymore, and just, you know, stitch and leave it as it is. Just keep it clean as you stitch and put away, and some organizers, some folders to keep it clean, away from kids and pets. As you can see, I'm still stitching with one hand because it's more comfortable. If I would work right now with two hands, I would have to put camera on a different angle because I would be like, my hand would be here. I don't know, let's try it. Let's try it if it's gonna be, if I will close canvas too much. It's too much my fingers on the camera, I think, this way, right? See, like I'm closing too much. No, I don't like this way. I would have to put camera somewhere else. If I keep my hands like this, that you see more. My left hand right now is under my canvas, controlling my thread so it doesn't knot. So literally I'm holding a thread underneath all the time, and it's kind of, my hand is guiding my needle under so I can find a hole faster. A little bit loose, and I have to maybe tighten up a little bit. It's still like, it's not exactly like 100% drum position. It's a little bit softer, but it doesn't bother me unless it's too much movements when you're watching. So thanks again, Annie, for the tip she gave me about how to start thread. And that's an excellent start. If you stitch in the 11 count Ada and you have a 3 threads, so that would be awesome to start this way, not to create too much bulky appearance if you would do micro stitch with 3 threads as I showed you before. But with my 11 count and 3 threads, I usually secure by waving my thread under canvas. And yeah, you have those tips on my video for beginners. Time from time I will update my video for beginners tips and tricks as I learn some more from you, and that way kind of keep them all updated together in one video. Now I will tell you that, you know, I keep pushing companies to do a beaded stitching, not just a little tiny charms, but like canvas stitching. So I got pretty much not bad news from one of the company, and if that company will do, it's mean they all companies will have them because they are kind of like in one head office. So they thinking maybe after their New Year's Eve celebration, they possible will create beaded stitching, because I've been asking them for, you know, over the year to put this into their store, because lots of you asking, lots of you interested to learn that, and it's really fun. I love beaded stitching. If I would have now one, I would start it in a heartbeat. And yes, they thinking to bring it to the store. It's make me happy. Hopefully they will, and hopefully it's gonna be beautiful. We'll see. What else I have news? I have to think. One more news, that I have package sitting in my house now for a few days, and I still did not open, because I'm still waiting. Maybe the other packages will arrive soon so I can open them together. And it's killing me, because like it's open package itself, because I look what on the inside, because I couldn't recognize, package was tiny, so I have to look what's inside. But I did not open the actual product, even if it's a, like, you know, sticky tape to open easy and put it back. I did not do it. I'm just waiting till I will record video for you. I'm really worried about one project, if it's gonna be broken or not, because maybe I will record the video today, and I'm not sure when I will upload. I should record the video and just put extra video any day, because basically I have video for every day now for this week. I have few videos already for next week, trying to get with the program. I think this video will be long enough now for you to watch for one day. Not sure when you will see this, but definitely I have to say that I love this company. I love that they have this cross stitches in Joy Sunday canvases. So now I will have, if I decide to stitch those flowers, it will be 3 canvases already by FGOBY, and I love them all. Cannot wait. Oh, I could start every cross stitch, and I love it so much. But the thing is, like, when I will finish them, and I was just thinking, that is so funny. What if tomorrow I die and I wanted to cross stitch this one so badly, and then I will sit up there on a cloud somewhere, look in my craft room, it's like, oh, I wish I could reach it and grab it, but I can't. I would regret not to start. At least I will start now and get this edge of my heart away, because I started. And then just slowly do the progress. And I hope one day my little girl will be interested in cross stitching and can continue my journey for you. I don't know. I love crafts so much that I cannot live without. And that is why my channel name, Lovecraftforever. Just please God, give me strong hands so I can work with them longer. That's all. Alright, I will say, have a good day everyone. I hope you enjoy with this video chatting with me. I certainly do. I feel like I'm just like next to you. Feel like you so close to me that I literally talking to you, not in a camera, but like when I'm stitching, I feel like you're next to me doing your craft. Thank you for your warm comments. Thank you for being with me. Thank you all who subscribed to my channel lately. I welcome you to my channel. So glad you found me, and I'm so glad to be friend with you. If you have any question, please shoot me a comments, and if I don't answer to everyone in a comment area, I will bring those comments in my video and answer to you. I do have some questions that I have to actually look to it because I'm not sure what to answer. It's about something about stitching, something about sizing, and I didn't know if I have that or not on my cross stitching envelopes. So that one I will answer later. I'm just not sure the question itself, so I have to look to that better. But also let me know what should I do with those flowers. It's really haunting me like that cougar. I started to cross stitch, like I open, like I did my unboxing, and I started cross stitch at the same time, but I unboxing I schedule, so you were watching the video much more later that I already stitched this chunk that I show you today. So yeah, now it's like I'm thinking about those flowers. It's keep walking behind me every single day, and I'm just so close to start. Waiting for your comments. Let me know what should I do. And yes, that's it, I think, for today. I wish you all the best of luck, and stay safe. That's the most important. See you tomorrow.